What's up, gamers? Welcome back to the channel. We're here on Crystal Isle playing ARK Survival Evolved, and we're about ready to set off on... Ooh, we got a little drop over there. We're set off on our mission of exploration. We're leaving the homestead, the safety and security of our little pad here that still isn't finished. We still got to do a lot more of the building, but we need to go out and explore this map. And not just from the air. We need to be on the ground. We need to see all the site we're doing here in this next few episodes. I don't know how long it's going to take, but what I want to do is I want to take just these two guys. Okay, I got this guy. This is going to be my rider, and the reason why I did that is because it's really hard to see when you're riding on top of this guy. He's a big fortress now. It's really hard to see what you're running into and if there's anybody around you, and I figured with this guy, at least things are going to attack us. And I want to be able to see some of the dinosaurs that are on this map. I want to be able to really look for artifacts and caves and maybe some interesting sites on this map. Some interesting things that we can try to get into. I know there's a couple areas on this map that are going to be tough to get to. We're going to need to end up taming up another flyer so we can get up on some of the floating islands and stuff. But let's get up here. See, you can see right here that it's really tough to see. If you go into first person, you can see a little bit, but you can't see underneath them, so I can't see if anything's actually attacking me or anything like that. So, we ended up getting this guy down there. I will ride this guy a little bit, but for the most part, I think we're just going to have him follow our guy down there that I named it Grimlock because look at the colors of it, man. If you watch Transformers, that looks exactly like Grimlock, except for that's a raptor and not a T-Rex. So the new name of that dinosaur is Grimlock. So let's go inside here. We got it all set up. We're ready to go. This is our mobile base. We got a few storage spots here. Not much in it. A little bit of gas. Nothing. And some supplies there. We have a windmill generator on the roof that's not hooked up to anything, but if we ever need a little bit more power, we got that. We do have our generator over here. We got a little bit of food and a little bit of stuff that we found in the drops. Shadow steak. I'm not entirely sure what any of this stuff does, but we're gonna be able to use that because we can only use what we have in here and what we've gathered along the way. So I ended up supplying ourselves with a little bit of armor and weapons. And I'm going to need to make a few more of these cryopods because we're going to taming up a few more dinos. We're going to look for some high-level ones. We're going to look for some ones that I haven't seen and maybe just want to tame up. So, and then we got our ammo here, so we've got a little bit of ammo for some of the weapons. But as we go, we're going to need to make more. So that's, you know, just a little bit of a little bit, and we're almost ready to go. So we're going to say goodbye to our nice little base. We'll be back. We got to finish you up, but we also need to get going. We need to move out. We need to see some sights. Our first site we're going to is the obelisk right over there. So we're going to get this guy to follow us, so follow one. Hope they're following. We'll find out in a second. Oh yeah, you can hear him going. Oh, got to shut this door. What are we doing? We're going to let the dinos in to attack you? No, that would defeat the whole purpose of putting that armor on you and being a super awesome armor dude. So our first job, or our first destination, is to head towards this obelisk. And good. I'm glad to see that it's working. If we look here, it's not too far away. It doesn't look. We're right up here in that little corner of the biome between the swamp. Ooh, we got a little level up. Swamp and the forest and the ocean, and we got to go this way, and I think we're going to run through a little bit more swamp, but let's level up our tech raptor here. Whoop, wrong button. Here you go, Grimlock. What do you want in? What do you want? A little bit more stamina? No, I think we're good on stamina. How about some weight? We'll give you a little bit more weight so we can carry a little bit more on you. Alright, let's go, tech raptor. We're heading out. Alright, so we came up to our first stop. Ow! We got some piranhas in here. We're going to check out the supply crate. We don't have a lot of time left on it. But I want to see what we need to build some more structures. No, it'll be in weapons, right? We need, ooh, crystal, fiber, hide, metal, oil, and polymer. So we've got a lot of stuff. That's a blueprint we probably don't need. We're not going to need any of this stuff. Might take this grenade just to have a grenade, but don't need anything else. And we need a lot of stuff that we're going to have to collect in order to make more of those cryopods. And I've already seen that we're running into a little bit of an issue. One, when we're attacking, this guy comes running up on us and we get kind of trapped inside. And so far we've been lucky, we've been able to get out of it, but there is always that chance that we're not, so I might have to move his following distance back a little bit, which means we're going to be a little more vulnerable when we fight things. But I think it's going to be better for us in the long run, because getting stuck in that thing could be a pain in the butt. So, yeah. We'll have to keep an eye out for crystal, which I think crystal is everywhere. Polymer is going to be a little bit more difficult to get. I think we can make some of that. Everything else should be okay. But we're going to need to stock up on that stuff so we can make more cryopods. Anyway, let's continue on with our little journey across the land. Ooh, a little compy. 2 little compies. That's a little 130 compy. Wonder if we should tame him up. Ow! Little bastard compy. I guess we're not taming him up. Why would they do that? They attacked me for no reason. Grimlock, was that you? Did you make him mad? Man, I hope not. We were just standing there minding our own business and these things just attacked us for no reason. Alright, let's put a little bit more weight on you. We're going to need it. I have a feeling you're going to be eating a lot of things and it's going to weigh you down. Alright, let's head out. There's the obelisk right there. We have to go around this pond. This is a nice little area, though. Looks like it's right on the edge of some swamp, too. Swamp is a really dangerous area. Not a big fan of the swamp area. We ended up moving his following distance back a little ways so that he's not going to be standing on top of us. Maybe it'll keep him from trapping us inside the cage, inside the fortress when we get attacked. But it looks like we're getting close, peeps. Well, we kind of made it to our first obstacle here. We're going to have to forge this river. We could always go inland a little bit more to see if maybe there's a either shallower or less gap, I guess, to cross. But that's getting into swamp. And like I said, swamp is a nasty place. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We do have a Sarco over there. Can we see you? Where are you at, Mr. Sarco? Yeah, it's Sarco over there. Level 25, so it's not such a big deal. I wonder if that Sarco is going to be easier than what we're going to find in this water. But we're going to see what we can do here, because this would be like our first like real issue, I guess. I don't see any sharks, so I guess we're okay there. I hope that guy, our little school bus here, our little short bus, is going to be able to make it across no problem. Since we don't have any issues in the water, it's going to end up being okay for us. Now we just got to get the short bus across. Come on, buddy. You can make it. Oh, I don't know what that was. It's like something got squished. Or maybe it was an Oviraptor. I'm not sure. It made like a weird squeaking noise. A squawk. A squeak or a squawk. A little bit of both, a combination. Just that thing scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. This thing right here. He came popping up out of the ground. You can end up grabbing one of these guys from there if you wanted to. I've got a few already. I don't need any more. You can see our windmill on top. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's continue on with our journey here, Grimlock. Let's go. You and me, buddy. Feels like we're close, but the thing is so big that, man, we might have a long way to go yet. It's kind of crazy that I can't even see it through the trees at this point. I want to say it's straight ahead there. It might be off to our left. Let's just keep going towards the coast. What do we got? Oh, it's a pterodactyl. Uh-oh. Pterodactyl was getting attacked by something because it was flying away quick. This doesn't look too dangerous. It looks like a pretty safe area. We've got turtles and pterodactyls and pteranodons or whatever you want to call them. So I'm not too worried about anything that's going to be over here. We might run into a few dilophosaurs, but I think for the most part we're pretty safe here. Here we go. Now we can see it. That's way up in the air, man. Here's some crystal. We might want to jump out and grab some of this crystal while we're here. We'll throw it on short bus because we're going to need that, right? Crystal was one of the things we need for cryopods. Whoa! Holy cow! Did you see that? Let's go over here. We gotta go check this guy out, man. He's just... Oh, wait a minute. What level are you? Level 25. Alright, no big deal. But he's a cool looking tapejara right there. But we gotta go see this. This guy is in way too shallow of water for being this big. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, man. Hope he comes back up. I want to see him. There goes the tapejara. It just took off. Did you just knock over a tree? What's going on with you? Alright, we're going to jump out. We're going to get into the water. I want to see what this guy looks like. Holy cow. There's a shark over there. We got to be careful. Come back up to the surface, man. I want to see. He was breached. That was crazy. Oh, all right. Well, we're almost there, man. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's get to the middle here. Short bus, you made it. All right. Well, we're here at the middle, at the obelisk. The green obelisk is what it is. I don't see anything dangerous around here. We should be okay. I'm going to check this out quick. I think this is where you start the boss battle, so I want to access this terminal. Oh, so we can create things here too. That's good to know. That is really good to know. So I think I have a little bit of metal. I don't know if I have any oil, and I know I don't have any polymer. Okay, so let's get back here. So we got this guy here where we can do the Wyvern Queen. Then we've got this guy which generates the Crystal Wyvern Queen. And we've got this one that does the Crystal Wyvern Queen. So this is the alpha. Okay. So I see we need some artifacts, and then you need some talons and some primal crystals for that guy. You need primal crystals and talons, primal crystals and talons. Okay, so our first goal then I guess is to try to get some of these artifacts, don't you think? If we can get these artifacts. Oh, you need 5 alpha crystal wyvern talons, or crystal talons. Ooh, that's going to be a difficult one to get. We're going to do it though. We're going to take on some of these guys at some point, but I'd like to know, you know, I wanted to see what we could do. So we can build structures too, huh? What is this? Oh, cryo fridge. We should probably build one of those at some point too then. Cool. All right. So we get a cryo fridge and grab a couple of them maybe, stick them up in the short bus, and then we'll be able to have some places to put our cryopods when we start taming up some things. But we also need to we need to get all this stuff so that we can start making it too. So yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. Next up, we made it to this guy here, this green obelisk. We need to find our first artifact. And our first artifact is going to be over in the swampy area. It's actually really close to here. So that's where we're heading to next, okay? Let me take a look at our map here. If we go a little bit east, and you can see, I can't really point to this thing, but it's like a little water, a little circled puddle just to the east here is where we need to head to, and we should find our first artifact. So that's where we're heading to now. Let's get going. Carno, come get some, buddy. Woo! Oh, he got me good, didn't he? I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding oil. That Carno came out of nowhere. So we still got a long way to go, though. So, man, this would be so much easier flying. And I'm thinking that we're going to run into some trouble here. If we take a look at our map, it's basically straight ahead, but it's going to be just to the south of that water. How are we going to get over those mountains? That is the question. Whoa. Dude, that scared the crap out of me. Holy cow, that guy came out of nowhere. Oh, man. This is going to be an exciting adventure. So I think we're close to where we need to be. If we look on the map, we're just south of that little water hole. There should be a cave somewhere. I'm wondering if it's in the water. Let's take a trip around here. This is such a nice little area, man. I like how the red from the sun's going down, so it's going to get dark quick. But I like how the red from these crystals are really reflecting on this water. Now I have to figure out where we need to go, and what I don't want this guy coming with me. So we're going to have to tell him to stop. Short bus, you're going to have to wait here. But I am going to take you into the water. Look how red it is down here, man. This is amazing. But what do we got over here? This red crystal is it's just cool looking. So it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Uh-oh. I might be stuck. That's no bueno. Come on, turn around. Just turn around. No, I'm going to be stuck. There we go. Keep going. There. Woo. That was close. Is there a cave? It's got to be a cave or something over here, right? You would think. Doesn't look like it's behind the crystal. I don't know. It's got to be around here somewhere. And we're going to find it. I love how that red looks, though, in that water. I think that's cool. You got the sun reflecting, and it makes it look like it's just going crazy. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to find this cave or whatever it is, because we need to find this artifact. Oh, we need some of this stuff, too. We're going to have to grab up this guy. This is going to help us get our polymer. So we're going to need this, too. Alright, I'm going to mine up some of this. I'm going to try to find this cave, and I'll be right back. So we made it back on top of the Blood Falls Hollow. You can see the big old waterfall sitting next to me. There's the big red crystal under there. This place looks amazing, man. Just like that other area, if you get into the water, that crystal glows like super red. But we need to get down. Trying to figure out if I should just jump. I mean, the Raptor's got a little bit of hops to it, but I don't want to land on that crystal. That's going to end up hurting me, dude. I think the cave is down there. So we're going to... Maybe we could just kind of... Can we just drop down? Ever so slightly? But yeah, we were on top of the waterfall. I would love to have, like, rode the waterfall all the way down. I thought that would have been pretty cool, but that is just not an option. We would die. I'm pretty sure we would die. Unless we cleared all of the crystals and landed in the water, I think we can make it here. Alright, we're going for it, guys. Let's go! Oh, we're going to make it. We're going to make it easily. Don't land on anything. Oh, yeah. Sploosh. We're in the water here. But this is where you're going to find your artifact. This is the first artifact that we're going to pick up on our little journey. Here we go. You can see the crystal right there. That thing is awesome. This is awesome looking. Awesome, awesome. But the cave is just to the right of the crystal. You can see that big tree right there. just to the right of that, you see the vines hanging down. That's where we got to get to. But I just wanted to get to the top of that waterfall, and I think it's going to be a pretty sweet place. We should have probably thought about maybe building like a little outpost or something on top of that waterfall. But too late now. We're going to continue on over here. Let's go, Grimlock. We got some things to do. We got to find these artifacts. I want to get a couple of them. I'm not entirely sure. They used to be able to put them on your dinosaur. I don't know if we can do that anymore. So I think we might have to get one, take it back to base, get another one, take it back to base. But like right up in here. Here we go. Here's the cave system. Ooh, spooky, spooky cave. Oh, it's loud in here. Oh, I see something. Is that it? It's just echoing like crazy. There's some crystal. Might have to pick up some more crystal while we're here. Here's the artifact. Alright. Our first artifact. Let's go, boys. Artifact of the clever. Got it. Can we put this artifact on you? No, you cannot transfer it over to your dinosaur anymore. Sorry, Grimlock, you're not allowed to carry it. We gotta take this back to our base. Where's Short Bus at? I've been running around so long, I don't even know if I'll be able to find him. Oh man, this is gonna be another adventure. So many adventures, it's like an adventure inside an adventure. It's an adventureception. We look on our map here. This is where we're at for the artifact of the clever. I don't have any GPS on me, so I can't give you the coordinates. But if you find, what was it, the falls right there, should be pretty easy. It's real close to the obelisk, that green obelisk we went to. That was our original starting point. And then we just went east and we found those falls, and that's where the artifact is. So I'm pretty sure Short Bus is over here somewhere. Oh, watch out, turtle. Get out of the way, buddy. Oh, there he is. Yay! He wasn't too far away. What's up, Short Bus? We made it home, buddy. I'm just coming in here. I'm going to drop this artifact off. We're going to see if we can't grab like 3 more. 2 or 3 more. So we're going to have what is in here? We're going to put our artifacts in here. How about that? We do have some oil we can set in here. We're getting closer to be able to having all the stuff that we need to be able to tame up or to make up those cryopods. Another thing that we found a flare gun and we've got a torch. Heck yeah! Alright, I'm going to grab up a couple more of these and I'll be right back. Alright, we've got our 3rd artifact in the box, ready to go. Now we need, I don't know, 8 more times 3. We're looking at 24 more artifacts that we need to pick up. But we did what we needed to do today. We went to our obelisk, we went and got our first artifact, and just for, because I was running around in the dark, I ended up adding some headlights to our Short Bus. So now we have some omnidirectional lampposts going on. Should be easier to find in the dark. It was a pain in the butt. I like the way this looks, but I'm going to tear it down. I haven't figured out how to use it. I tried to connect some wires to it and tried to get it to run to these light posts, and that wasn't working. But we have the generator downstairs anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. We just ran some more wires from this generator up and through, and bam, we got it all hooked up. It's all ready to go, and that's going to do it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, hit the thumbs up button. If not, the thumbs down. I'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.